it's like it's an open mic.
Yeah, right.
It's like on my computer, it's not an open mic. So, um, I mean, like, it's better. So that's a little better. Too bright, too bright. Thanks. Yeah, it's a lot better. How you doing, dude?
I'm chilling, bro. How you doing?
Welcome to the new McCole podcast, dude. I always strive to bring something new, bro. What's been happening with your life?
No more streaming, same shit, just more of it and better.
That's dope, man. This is my girlfriend,
How you doing?
Jackie. We've been together for 7 years, 7 months,
7 years.
7 months, 7 months. Maybe exaggerating a little bit, but um, yeah, we going strong.
That's what's up.
I think this man, he has the best relationship advice that anybody can have, for sure, 100%.
Do you actually believe that though?
No, I do believe that, dude. This man's like a fucking like he's like how I should be, how every man should be. But like
Oh nah, that's crazy. He said every man. I don't know.
I mean, like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, how people should be, right? I think what you say is like pretty valid. You know,
It's
like
my point of views are just ethnical. Like I feel like it probably works for like the average person. Not everybody because everybody's different, but I think most people it probably would be good for.
yeah, no, I completely agree with that. I think that like what you say normally is like pretty valid. It's like what you should do, but not saying that's not what everybody does.
Right.
Hold up, you're echoing a little bit. And turn this shit off. But yeah, no, I think yeah, I everything you've ever said, everything you've ever told me has been the super like. She would agree with you.
You think so? You think she would actually agree with my points?
She would probably agree with you. How's your relationships going? What's happening?
It's good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got
You
somebody I
talking to
talk to.
Stormy or who you talking to right now?
No, bruh. Stormy's gang though. Stormy's gang. That's never been anything. But the girl I do talk to is a streamer though.
You talk to a streamer?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's not good, bro.
Why is that not good?
That's not good. I mean, like getting laid by that might be good, but like long term, that's a bad decision, dog.
Tell me why it would be a bad decision.
How far is she?
She's like 2 hours away.
I mean, I guess that's not
She's
too
from
bad.
my old city where I used to live.
I mean, 2 hours is not too bad. I mean, that's probably pretty doable, you know.
No, for sure.
I
I mean, it's
that's
not like
yeah.
hard or anything.
If she was like across the country, yeah, you'd be tripping. I'd be tripping. Do that.
What for? Like trust wise?
Yeah, I cannot trust no girl that's like fucking across the country for me. Hell no.
I think it depends on the person. You know if they're quality enough to trust. Cause I'm not gonna put my trust in somebody. I feel like no, I'm not gonna be able to like do this long term. I'm very selective. I'm very picky. I think everybody should be. I don't think you should settle for anything that just for I think you should know what you want.
I already know that, bro. I already know you're a very picky guy. You're
Very
definitely
picky,
a real
100%.
picky guy. But here's something interesting. Ask her something.
Ninja Kid 5001
Ask
says
her
I'm
like
going to go for a little bit.
generic, maybe controversial. I don't know. Whatever you want to ask. Ask her a question.
I don't know what to ask. I
Ask-
don't
yeah,
know what's
ask
going on
something
with y'all shit.
about our relationship. Like make it, spin it, make it a little interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Are you getting everything you need from him?
Whoa, chill out, bro.
No, you said if I'm gonna ask questions, you give me questions. You can ask the questions,
I don't know.
and I'll see like kind of her reaction about it. But other than that, if you gonna ask me,
No.
are you getting everything you desire from him?
That's a great question. That's a great question. Um,
Don't think too hard about it. Don't think too hard.
Why you gotta put me on the spotlight like that?
I'm just saying. That's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question though.
Because not only it's for his sake as well. I mean, that you should know the answer to this. I don't think it should be a hard question. I think
This is a deep ass question. Not expecting that.
I think think I'm getting pretty much everything from
No,
her.
no, 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 no. Pause.
I
And answer
did.
first.
I did. I heard what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, I think pretty much. Yeah, I'm getting everything. I mean, I think I communicated to you the whole date issue. I wish you would plan more dates. I brought that up to you.
Yeah, what was the question again?
If she's getting everything she needs from you, and she just said that she would like to have more dates with you. Seems like a easy
Yeah,
fix,
I
not a
mean,
big
like,
problem.
I mean, she's definitely getting like what she needs from me. I think like we have our own little obstacles that we're like working through. I mean, like,
Right.
so that question is like, like it's a good question, but
Vice
yeah,
versa though too. It's gonna go both ways. I just want to know her side. And she mentioned one thing that seems like an importance. She wants more of a bonding thing with you through like eating, which is most people's favorite thing to do. So I think that should be pretty easy fix. Just more dates.
we go on a lot of dates. The thing is, like, we go into
No, we go on things I bring up. We don't go on
You
things
don't.
you.
So pretty much, you're not. She's thinking of this stuff already. Like, hey, we should go do this, and you're like, yeah, let's do it. But you're not saying like, yo, let's go here and do this. I already thought about it. Let's go out here
Yeah,
and eat.
exactly.
So pretty much, she wants you to come up with the initiative to start having dates.
like she has too many dates. I think she has too many dates.
Yeah, but it would be nice if you would say,
Coming
you
from
know,
you, pretty much, she's saying like,
your ideas. Like you say, look, babe, I planned this out for us, and like, even if it was like going for a walk, like I'd be like, wow, that's the bare minimum, but I don't have any complaints except for that. And I've told you this. This is nothing new.
Yeah. Yeah. I
what do you
mean,
think of that? What do you think of what she
um,
said?
um, we go on a lot of dates, and
Besides that, you say that, but she's saying she wants you to take initiative to make the dates happen. Like, think about it beforehand, like plan stuff ahead without her knowing that it's not her idea. She just wants you to come up with it.
yeah, no, you're right. You're right, kind of, but like, no, like I do some pretty incredible shit most of the time. So like, no, I think
They're ideas I came up with.
I,
You
I
make
think
them
I'm
happen.
good.
Just
I
saying
think
that.
I'm good actually. I think I think I do some pretty incredible shit. So like, you
We're
know,
not discarding you doing amazing things. It's the fact that she just wants you to come up with the things.
yeah.
I'm not just
Yeah, I
making
mean, I'm not
everything
the best with ideas. No, for sure, I'm not the best with ideas. Do that.
flowers, and that would be nice too once in a while.
What are you doing to me, man?
You told me to ask her questions. I asked a very important question
I
that
have a
is,
question.
and if anything, this is giving you insight on what needs to be more of. She's giving you the key right now.
Man, she already has too many keys. Like she needs to chill out.
She's saying like, if that's the one thing she could say that she wants is you to come up with this stuff yourself instead of her thinking about it and then you making it happen. She wants you to think of it and make it happen. And I don't think that's a big deal. That just seems
right.
pretty
No,
simple.
no, you're right. No, you're right. You're 1,000% right. I'm just a little blown away with the statement. I was not expecting this kind of feedback. You know.
This is not something new I haven't told you because I brought this up to you.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Jesus.
But it's
This
not.
isn't like
I
some
don't.
new I told you.
And that I don't think that's even like anything crazy. I think it's just like, all right, well, I'll start to think of some new things for us to do together. I'm gonna come up with it, and then that's it. So like,
That's not a problem though. It's like I'm not really good at like coming up with.
but it could be anything. Like she said, some small thing. If you took it, you say, hey, let's go on a walk. Like she said, she's giving you exactly what she wants. She's telling you what she wants.
Walk's normal, but like I mean that's like pretty like normal thing to do.
But if that's enough for her to be like, okay, well, that's all I needed, and that's an easy fix. It's just make the initiative to come up with the ideas. Cause it's gonna go back. I'm gonna ask you what you need more from her. You feel me? This is just what her side.
Ain't up here.
This is something I've told you. We talked about this like 2 weeks ago. It's like not anything new
Madafuka
that
says
you're
light skin
hearing.
Dr.
Oh my god. Okay, what's the question?
Do you understand her point though? Like what she wants. What she wants more from you.
Yeah, I know what she wants. I completely understand 1,000% what she wants.
Okay, then there shouldn't be no issues further after this, cause you heard what he said. Now, what do you want more from her? Like, what could be? She said she would want you to be more like spontaneous to think of ideas. What do you think is like what you want more from her?
Yeah, we're talking to a cell phone right now, babe.
What?
We're talking to a cell phone right now, babe.
What do you mean?
Like it's like a television screen that's like asking us like deep ass questions over here. Like, do we really need to be
It's that wine hitting, bro.
I'm just messing with you, dog.
This is a human on the other side who seems to be asking pretty valid questions.
I'm just messing, dog. I'm just messing.
No, you good. But the question goes to you now. What would you want more from her?
No, to be honest though, like from my point of view, bro, like this is some futuristic shit, dude.
Bro, you're off that wine. It's the wine.
No, I'm drinking vodka, but like,
And that's what it is. It's the vodka.
no, I never done it like on the phone like this. You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
I
Pop?
do my therapist sessions on the phone. You should be a therapist. I feel like it's asking pretty valid
You
questions.
should be a relationship therapist. And shit.
Weeding 7
I
says
just
Storm
have
rebuilt
a
like a
need
burrito.
to care for people, so I
think
think.
it's pretty cool.
But let's get back to it.
Okay, what was the question?
What would you want more from her? What is she lacking?
I mean, we've already had the conversation like in private about like what I want more from her. Like I can talk about it, which I don't really want to, but I will.
Make sure she good with it though. Like if she already knows what it is, if she's okay with that.
I mean, you already know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's just like like with her, like she was raised very like strict, right? So she didn't have the ability to like really show emotion in her entire life. So like I get very upset that like she like kind of like hides her emotions, and she like instead of like telling me what's wrong, she just like shuts down, doesn't tell me anything. Like it's frustrating, right?
I understand that, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm the same way. When something's bothering me, I'm either gonna like be able to handle it right then, or I might need space to process it and then talk about it. And so like that might need to be a thing for her where she needs to tell you like, hey, I can't really talk about this right now
Ninja Kid
because I don't know what to think of it.
Says him back.
Let me get back to you about how I feel about it or whatever's going on just to fix it. Because it's really simple when you look at it, but in the moment of when you're shutting down, don't do nothing. Because I do the same thing, and this is one of my like one thing I'm trying to get better at is like not trying to like, okay, well, I'm just not gonna say anything at all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my issue. I just don't say nothing at all. I don't say like, hey, I need my space. I'll talk to you when I'm good, and then we can discuss it. That's my issue. I just shut down, don't say nothing, and then I retreat. But that's just like that's something for her. She just need to let you know, like, hey, I just need my space real quick.
Yeah, I mean,
At the very least, to let you know.
I think being able to like say like, hey, I need some space real quick, like that would like make me be a calm, right?
Right.
But she doesn't do that. She just like shuts, doesn't say anything. It's like now I'm looking at her and she's like,
no, I get it. It's stressful.
And I'm just like really mad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad, but I'm like, I want.
You frustrated and stuff.
But I want her to be happy, but she looks like a zombie, and like, I asked her like, "Oh, what's wrong?" She doesn't tell me, and then like I asked her like 10 times, she doesn't tell me.
Is that some? Is that something you could do? Is that something you could do? Not you, your girlfriend. Is that something you could do? Like just hey, I just need my space.
Yeah, and I think we talked about that this morning, and I
We
said,
did.
I
We did
need
talk
to be
about
better
this.
at communicating and like, hey, I need some space to think about what you just said to me and give me a couple minutes to regroup my mind or think about what you just said to me,
Right.
and then we'll talk about it. But that's gonna take time to
But as
get
long
into
as long as you tell him though, because like he said, he gets frustrated, and that makes an issue
She's
for
not,
him that he's not getting at least anything out of you. Because if you're not saying anything, then he could take it any way he's thinking of. So
Mhm.
if you're saying like, hey, I need to get my space, and at least he knows, all right, I'm just chill back, wait for her to come, be ready for me.
Yeah, and I do take accountability for that because I do lack that. And
oh, damn.
speaking with him this morning, like I came to the realization that I do need to let. I think I just go into like full shutdown mode, but I do need to communicate with him and let
Right.
him know, hey, like I need a minute. Just give me a minute when I'm ready to talk about it. Then we'll talk.
Because honestly, communication to me, I don't think is the most important thing in a relationship. I think it's comprehending, understanding what the other person is saying, and like what they mean by what they're saying.
That's deep as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, that's true. And
Because communication, you could say anything, but if you're not listening and hearing it, then there's no point in even saying it. You understand? So like, comprehend
Because
comprehending is the most important for real.
yeah, and like I mean, I grew up in a household not talking about our feelings, so
wait, can I interrupt real quick? Because like she's very good at like being there, but she's not very good at comprehending. So like I'm really appreciative that you bring that up. But like she's not really good at comprehending, but she's trying to like be better at that. I just want to throw that in there.
Yeah, and just the attempt. I think the attempt is the most important thing because if you notice that there's nothing happening, like, well, you're not even trying, then there's no point, So as long as you're
No,
trying to
fine,
do what
fine,
you
but
need to
like
do, then I think that's
it's hard to like communicate like your needs and wants and like you were saying like she's not like American. She's like Mexican.
right.
She's from,
Sam, I'm pretty. It might not be American, but I've been here since I was 7.
okay, well,
So
like her English is not the best.
no, that's not true. You act like I came out of the border like a year ago.
Her communication
My communication. There you go.
her
Yes, I
communication
agree.
is not the best. So like, sometimes when I'm communicating exactly how I feel, it feels like I'm not communicating anything because she doesn't comprehend what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just make sure
Yeah.
if you know, I hear you. I said I understand. And that's some like you said, it's something she gotta catch up the speed to is communicating and making sure that she comprehends what you're telling her.
I know, but like it's like very hard with her because like she doesn't like being told like that she's wrong too.
But not I don't think it's like cause who
I would say wrong, it's wrong, right? But it's like, hey, like I'm trying to like tell you something, right? But it's like it's always gonna come across like I'm telling you like you're wrong.
No, I get
You
it
know,
cause I my red flag is like I
your
hate
red flag.
being I my red flag is
Where the
not
red
being
flags come from?
understood, bruh. Like my red flag is not being understood. Like I feel like I hate not like I want to make people like understand me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep talking about it until you understand me, and that's my red flag. Like I'm gonna keep mentioning it until you understand exactly what I mean. Because if you don't, then it's like
It's not a red flag though. I don't think.
But it's there's a thing like what is it? You know, we're gonna just leave it at what it is. Like if you're not getting what I'm saying and it's not registering to you, then why am I keep egging it on instead of like
Is
just
that a red flag or is that a green flag?
I mean, I don't think it's
It sounds like a green flag.
no, because it's like it's me
No,
trying to be right. It's pretty much me trying to be right. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna defend
well,
myself.
but if what you're saying is right, that makes it a red flag, dude.
Cat in that
I think there's a better way to do it. I could
578
just
says
drop
I'm
it
finally
because
back.
if you're not, why am I gonna talk to the wall if you feel me? Like if you're not gonna understand me, so it's like I need to just, all right, you think you're right, all right, you're right, and then I think I'm right, so we just gonna dead it. We should just end it there instead of me trying to egg it on and it makes you more frustrated trying to understand me. So
I don't think you should egg it on. I don't think egging it on is the right thing, but I think holding your ground is a very alpha thing to do.
no, 100%. But like I'm saying in regards to like, if you know that person's not gonna get it, you should just leave it alone. If you said your point of view, then yeah, you did what you needed to do. But if you're continuously keep going, then you're not getting anywhere.
I think if you're a man, if you're leading into the relationship and like you actually have like pretty solid evidence of like what you're saying is a pretty factual statement, I think you should hold your ground. And
Yeah,
um
you should, 100%.
and I don't know how to put this in the most like meanest way but nicest way possible. But like
You just say it straight up.
at the end of the day, like if the woman is with you, then she's following your lead to begin with. So like, you know, exactly what I'm saying is like if what we are saying is correct, right? If me and you both agree with what you're saying, do you think that we should disagree just because some woman thinks that like
No, you can
what
still
we thought
have. That's why
is
we're two
different?
different people
Right?
because you can have your. It's compromise. There has to be compromise, and
No,
a lot of the time, sometimes you need a compromise. If you're only trying to lead,
yeah, but like
exactly, that's
no,
what I'm saying. There needs to be some type of compromise. Obviously, yeah, a man should lead in a relationship. I agree to that 100%. But there needs to be compromise at times. You can't always be right. Cause your girl will know right sometimes when you don't feel like, you feel me, like when you don't
yeah,
know,
no,
but you
completely
gonna
agree with
still
what you're
lead
saying.
into the dirt if you don't have to.
I completely understand, but when it's like kind of like maybe you're right, right? You should definitely stick to your guns, bro. But like if you're absolutely like confident in your answer, like you shouldn't be persuaded by the wrong answer.
But who's
And
to say it's wrong or right? That's the thing. I'm gonna
with
take
your
your input. Like my
it's
girl,
not
I'm gonna
good.
listen to her input, and if I feel like mine still outweighs hers, I'm still going by my choice.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna listen to your valid reasoning, and if it to me, okay, maybe you can convince me. Yeah, all right, that sounds right. Maybe I was wrong
yeah,
this time. You can take that's where you gotta balance it. But yeah, if I
yeah,
feel 100% I'm right, then that's it. It ain't gonna switch any other way.
yeah. But like sometimes you be 100% right, and then a woman be like, no, you're wrong.
But it's right or wrong. It's all bias.
No, but like you could be 1,000% right.
Where you're
And
100 or 1,000% is still bias,
no,
and it
listen,
depends on what.
listen, listen to me. Like you could be 1,000% right, dude, and a woman would tell you that you're 1,000% wrong.
But then it depends on the situation. Like I said, I'm gonna listen to what you have to say, and if I still feel like I want to go by what I say, then I'm gonna stick to it. Yeah.
Right? Right? That's exactly what I'm saying, dude.
hmm
I'm saying like, yeah,
But you have to be
uh,
able to compromise and listen. That's where comprehending comes in. You
you
gotta
gotta
be able
listen.
to
You
sit
gotta,
there and listen to what she has to say because her input is as valid as yours.
I know, I know, and
And
I
if
know,
anything,
I
y'all
know,
should be
I
coming
know
to a agreement to where, hey, where can we take both of our where can we both be happy in the middle of this?
that's not. And what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that like I'm trying to be like, oh, like this is like the relationship that I'm like experiencing, or like the like thing
But
that I'm talking.
do
I'm
you
talking.
compromise with
About,
her?
I'm talking about like a relationship where like you know I think we're talking about like worst case scenarios. Is what I'm talking about. It's like
Ninja
we,
Kid
me and her, we're like
5001
really
says
good.
I'm going
Like
to go
we're
to
like
bed.
super
See
good.
you all tomorrow.
We're super good. But like we I'm just talking about something crazy. You know.
Yeah, but like I said, like we're on the same page. I'm just saying in general, like she. Do you feel like he compromises with you like a lot, or does he always say, "Nah, this is how we doing it"? He don't never listen.
No, I think he does for the most part always hear
Like what you have to
I
say?
think that she doesn't compromise. I think that she disagrees a lot. Um, that's what I think. It's the opposite of the question that you asked.
So, do you agree to that? That you don't compromise? And don't
I don't.
agree just because it's him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
be honest with what you're saying because this is something he needs to hear too.
Levra
Mhm.
never says
Mhm.
WSP in base.
I think it takes me a second for me to like comprehend to what he's saying. It's not that I don't want to
It seems more
compromise.
emotional. You come from emotional. Like you're thinking more
Yeah,
emotional.
yeah.
Right.
So I come from a place where I feel like he, the way I feel like he comes and it's like almost like an attack mode. And so it takes a while for my brain to be like, he's not attacking you. He's generally just wanting
Right.
to like you to get his point across or your point of view.
Because a lot of times, especially in disagreements, girls,
Yeah.
I've seen it firsthand too many times. They will think of stuff like just because they're emotional. Like they'll say things because they're emotional, or they'll do things because they're emotional. Instead of like
Mhm.
waiting a second, sit back and really look at what's happening. But
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think it's I necessarily don't want to. It's not that I don't want to. Like, it's not like that's not my first instinct that comes. Is like I want to disagree with him. Like,
right,
that's not what crossed my mind. It's just, it's like in the moment, I'm like, it comes as like he's coming at me and he's attacking me,
yeah,
and it makes me feel like I'm like, whoa, like what the hell, like like why is he attacking me like this? And so where I know I have to work on is like letting really sink in what he's telling me and really hearing him out and taking a moment to really
yeah.
understand
Don't
what.
act out of emotion. Like don't
Yeah.
act because you're feeling a certain way. Let things, you feel me, go on.
Shit.
Oh, I guess that's it. I guess that's it, yo. Leon G, my bestie. Let me get my thing back up. But what do y'all think about that, bro?
Levra never says I'm a go to sleep. Bye.
All right, Brody. Get some good rest, man. Take care. Thank you for coming through and hanging out, man. Check my messages on Discord. All right, let me pull it back up, or I'll put it on my phone. One sec.
Levra never says good night.
Good night, Lever. I gotta remember y'all names on here because it's so much different. I gotta remember TikTok names, usernames, and on here. What you back on there? We gotta make it. What'd you say? What you say on Discord? I don't see nothing. Okay. Oops. Yo.
Yo, yo, yo. Hold on, let me turn the camera on. Yeah, I was like trying to like have it destroy my stream too, but like it's just like me. Us.
Nah, you good.
Yeah, so it's like hold up. Give me a second. Pretty deep conversation, bro. Pretty deep. Pretty deep. Um I just thought like yeah. Let me try to put like your stream on my stream and that would like make me feel a little bit better.
All right.
We're talking about some deep shit and like some great content, don't you think?
100%.
Yeah, let me go here. Let me go to lot. It's a lot of clicking. Browser capture. And go to display capture. And we are good.
Bam.
I think, right? Well, yeah, we are good. I think it's not the best angle, but like, yeah. I didn't know what angle we were talking about this whole time. Like, that's
I
crazy,
don't
dude.
remember now. Shit, that break was too long. I didn't forget.
So what's happening with your love life, dude?
Mine's fine. Just
You want to
talking.
share
If
like
there's
details
anything,
or like, what?
I mean, there's not much to like speak on. It's just kind of more so. It's just literally regular relationship. We got our ups and downs, but for the most part, we get like we
No,
talk
I think
about it.
like we've had so many conversations, bro. Like I already know that like you're very more of a slow mover kind of guy, dude. So like,
Nah, I'm actually a fast mover. Like I'm a lover type of guy, so I like sticking to one person, and I like having that relationship. We don't have to be in a relationship, but I like being with one person, and that's it until however that lasts. I'm not putting a date on there or nothing. I'm not saying like you know what I'm saying. I just like one person.
yeah, I
And I don't
mean,
want
I'm not
nobody
saying
else.
bad. I'm just saying like, I fuck on like the first date sometimes. So like,
You say you fuck on the first date sometimes.
yeah. So like,
I mean, I'm sure we've all had that experience. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, like, no, I
But
mean, like,
that's
I tried to fuck on the first date.
see, like I don't know. To me, sex is very important, but it's I don't really like. It's not like up there. Like most important thing to me is streaming. So that comes first, then my relationship, and then everything else. And sex, like bro, you can have sex with anybody, bro. I can go fuck a fucking ugly bitch right now, ugly bitch, to whoever thinks they're ugly. But like, you can literally fuck anybody. Like, sex is not. I don't value sex that high. Like, I can have that shit if I want it. So why? I want stuff that I can't get. Like streaming, I want to be the best streamer. Simple as that. I'm that's more important to me. That makes me fucking like horny. Like getting to that fucking getting to that level, bro. That's what turns me on. You laughing, but I'm serious. Like seeing progress in the things that is hard to achieve, that turns me on. Sex is great. I love sex. It's just not as important as
I
what I
mean,
want.
like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, right? Like, sex. Sex is only good if you have good sex. You know what I'm saying?
That's not always true though, because you can literally, I can go bust a nut, like, and enjoy it just as much as like both of us
Us
really being intimate.
a random girl and be happy.
I can go get my dick sucked and be just as happy as if I'm really like fucking like sex is not people value sex way too high, and I feel like those people probably didn't have enough of it at a certain time that they feel
Yeah,
like they need more of it.
yeah,
Like bro, I've had it. Like it's great. I love sex. I love
yeah.
being
It's like
intimate with my
once you
person.
have like enough sex, like sex is not that important.
That's what I'm saying. So like you saying you like to have them one nights type of thing. That's not important to me.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I was. It was a trick question.
Or the trick, like shit. I don't
It was a
honestly.
trick question, bro. It's not like I actually think you thought that. I just wanted to think what you actually thought.
Well, that's what I think. Sex is you can get that from anywhere. Like it's not important to me. My success right now is most important. And when I was in high school, sex was most important. Well, women
Of
in
course,
general.
of course. Sex is
So
important for everyone.
I'm leaving that shit at high school. But I do like intimacy with my partner, 100%. Like no questions asked. That's better than just busting a nut with any like just anybody. But I don't value the intimacy higher than my own success. So
Wait a minute, I'm so confused by that. Like, what do you mean?
He's talking about like sex and intimacy is a totally different thing.
Oh, I mean, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy, crazy, crazy
Cause you gotta
statement.
think, number one thing, sex sells the most out of anything in this world. Fucking porn, all that shit. Like number one thing. It's the most people. There's so many guys that don't get that pleasure of just having sex when they want to.
Nah, you're right. Thousand
So for
percent right.
me, it's like, well, I've had it enough to be okay with focusing on other things, and that's just all I'm saying about it.
What's your favorite porn category?
I'm not gonna say what my favorite porn category
Wow.
is.
Why is
Nah,
it
that's just for me, myself, and I. That's kind
you
of
know mine is? I'll tell you mine. You want to hear mine?
don't make your shorty mad, cause this who you got to. After we get off this call, you gonna have to deal with that, bro. So,
She knows I watch porn occasionally. I'm not addicted to porn. I watch porn sometimes. She knows that. It's not like I'm like hiding anything.
but I don't
I
think
think
there's nothing wrong with
I think
like. I don't think there's
wait.
nothing wrong with it.
I think porn, like my favorite category is the most
This dude, I don't know, his phone dying. I don't know what the hell, boy. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes, cause I do. Phone got yeah. I knew his phone died or something. Nah, that's crazy security. I ain't gonna lie. Oh shit. But y'all dudes in the chat, bro. Y'all need to stop worrying about women, bro. They gonna always be there. Women are always gonna be there, bro.
Yo,
Yo.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, like I to be honest, like my fucking phone died.
No, you good.
Oh my god, there's so much echo. There's so much echo. I'm like fucking like watching. Stop. Hey, where you going? Yeah, let me like figure this shit out. Like, okay, I think we're good. I think we're good now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so yeah, my phone died. Like it's just me and you now. I mean, my girl is charging my phone, but like yeah, dude. But pretty much it's just me and you now.
All right. That's cool.
Okay, she back. She back. Let me try to turn on the camera. It's we both could hear you pretty good. I like when we speak, you could hear us pretty good, but all the audio goes through my headset,
Okay.
so she can't really hear what you're saying.
You got something to ask me? Is there anything? Because my relationship is cool. Like it's nothing
I
crazy.
mean, one, I think it's crazy that I'm like here now. I feel pretty damn sexy. I think she needs to make me a drink. I'm gonna make myself a drink because she doesn't know how to make the drink that I want to make. Talk to her. I'm gonna go make another drink because like I'm the drink that I want. She can't make it because it's too good.
All right, bro.
You're gonna leave me like that.
Just,
No,
just say hello to the person over here.
I know. You're getting pretty deep.
Please.
I ain't gonna say too much. I'm gonna wait till he get back. But like, I don't know. I don't know how y'all's thing going. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I mean, I don't know. It's going good.
Yeah, I think for the most part, yeah.
Was that the only thing? The date thing was that kind of like the main thing?
Yeah, I think that's mostly it.
But it's not everything. I could tell.
Um he's a little outspoken, so I think sometimes that's definitely hard.
Right.
But
And one thing I'm gonna tell you that I've noticed, because this is just a observation thing, and I'll tell him when he gets here too. But like, yeah, he's hard headed. When he
yeah,
has an opinion, even like with me, whatever, like sometimes comprehension isn't you know what I'm saying? He's not really listening to what I say. He hears me, but he's not really listening to what I say.
yeah,
So I know
yeah,
that might be an issue there, because I definitely see when he just talks to me, because we had a discussion. The last time we had a discussion, it was just kind of crazy. So, but
yeah. I mean, I think I'm a little hard headed myself. I'm very defensive,
mm,
but I am trying to be a little bit more open minded about it. But I don't think I'm definitely on that level. But
it takes
you know,
time. It's not something you just gonna fix tomorrow. But if you work on
yeah,
it, you know I think that's the main thing, that you care to work on it. So
yeah, and trying for him to understand that. I don't think he truly understands that. So maybe
I,
coming from you, it'll resonate with him
Yeah, what do you guys
rather
think?
than myself, because doesn't seem to resonate with when I say it.
What are you doing? What are you guys talking about?
Be gentle.
I asked her if that
So
was
we have.
it.
Oh my god, this fucking carpet is fucking wet.
I said that sometimes you can. I said if that was everything, like if the date thing with you that was it, and she said yeah, pretty much that was it. And I was like, one thing, like I noticed from our last talk, and you were drunk that time, and you're a little drunk now, but it was about about you. I don't know if you remember this, like
I remember. I remember.
yeah, that
I,
dude.
yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah, so I was like, you were a little more hard headed, and I say you're hard headed. When you have an opinion, you listen to me, but you're not listening really, because you want your point to be like, you want to make sure your point gets across, and that's why I said what I've noticed, and that's really the only thing. Like, besides maybe what she said, because I don't really know y'all's relationship at all, but I said that you're hard
I mean, it's
headed.
probably very similar.
You said what?
It's probably very similar, dog. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna play around, beat around the bush about that shit, but it's probably pretty similar, bro. But like, I think the last thing that we talked about was some pretty hardcore shit, to be honest.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in aspects of like my opinion. You weren't really trying to listen to what I had to say. You really just wanted to get your point across. Right.
I think when we were talking the last time, yeah, I was pretty fucked up, though, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said that's why
Yeah,
you were a little drunk, so I let it. You know, it's not a big deal.
I mean, but doesn't mean what I was saying was like invalid, bro. Because like when I'm drunk, I'm pretty much saying the truth, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. You were just hard headed. You weren't trying to hear it. I was thinking a lot more logically than you were. And if anything, being
I
drunk
mean,
doesn't make you logical. It makes you delusional in your own state to believe that everything you're saying is the truth.
um,
Just because people are drunk, that doesn't mean they're telling the truth. They're just believing themselves enough to think that what they're saying is the truth. And you gotta think about what you said.
I mean, I was saying some crazy shit, bro. To be honest, I was, but like,
And which is not even a topic of discussion now, but it was just what my point of talking about it was that
I mean,
you
like,
were hard headed. When you have your point of view, you don't want to hear nobody else's point of view.
I mean, like, like, I appreciate you telling me that. For one, I mean, I disagree with that for one,
You don't
but
think you're hard headed?
no, I don't think I'm hard-headed. I think I'm pretty open-minded. I think.
You are open minded, but like I said, when it came to something like that, like you weren't trying to hear anything I was saying, because I'm pretty sure you couldn't even tell me what I said.
I was pretty fucked up, to be
See, but
honest.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, like, I can agree
You
with you
said it
on
was pretty
on
true
that,
what you
on that
said.
point,
So you were hard
but
headed.
yeah, back then, but and we were not being back then. It was like not even that long ago. But like, yeah, yeah, I was pretty fucked up when what we were talking about. I thought like, yeah, I was pretty committed to what I was saying, and like, you know, like, and I hate to bring it up, but like, um, I'm still pretty mad about that, dude. Like, it's not. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm like so mad at that motherfucker that fucking was so selfish that he decided to do that selfish act to himself.
It's
Cause
selfish,
it's,
but at the same time, we can't say what's really selfish. We just go off of based on these societal norms. Because if he felt like same reason why I feel like if I decide that I'm gonna do that to myself, then for me it was justified to do it, even though it is selfish to other people around me. But to me, it would have been justified because how
I
what
know,
was going
dude.
through my mind and what I felt like. Yeah, this was my breaking point, and that's it. But I do think it's selfish overall because you're taking yourself away from other people. But
But no, dude, that's way selfish. That's the most selfish thing you could do to like anybody, everyone around you. And like, no, no, and I think the biggest thing amongst that is like he insulted me before he did all that shit. That's like that's why I'm so like bitter about it.
right.
Like
But who do you live for? Do you live for everyone or do you live for you?
I live for me, but like you know,
Exactly.
like
So it can't be too
it's
selfish if he felt like,
it's
hold
just
up,
just
let me
so
speak. Let me speak.
yeah yeah yeah
It's not that selfish then because he's not if he felt like for him it's not worth living, then it's justified even though it is selfish. He lived for him and he's not living for you or anybody else.
yeah.
Cuz I'm very knowledgeable about depression and all that because I've dealt
Bubba
with
oh
it
eight
for
two
a
four
long
says,
time
"Hey
and I
bro,
still
how
deal
you
with it
been?"
now. It's a ongoing thing that I just work on because I know I can't just stop the stuff that bothers me. I just learned how to deal with it. I learned how to deal with it now. That's the only difference. Before I didn't know what to do and how to deal with it. Now I know how to deal with it. It doesn't get easier. It just easier to deal with. If anything, the pain still same pain. Just I know how to handle it.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, I just, you know, like, I didn't really like the guy that much, to be honest. But, you know, I thought it was very selfish of him to, like, you know, really make that decision that quickly and
Yeah,
sacrifice his family and, like, everyone. And, you know, he must have been through a lot of pain and shit, you know. But, you know, it definitely still makes me pretty fucking upset.
right. But my point. So you don't feel like you're hard headed?
No, man. I mean, I don't think I am, to be honest. Dude.
Ask your girlfriend if she thinks you're hard headed.
I think she's pretty fucking hard headed. So, like, no, I think you need to ask me if I'm hard headed.
You're deflecting. Ask her if you're hard headed. She knows you more than I do.
Babe, am I hard headed? Okay, I'm hard headed
At times, not literally all the time.
at times.
I said sometimes. I said you can be hard headed sometimes, especially when you're intoxicated.
I feel like when it comes to criticism, you don't take criticism like easily.
I take criticism
No,
greatly.
you
I
don't.
mean,
You just
if
started
if you,
deflecting as soon as I mentioned something that I've noticed.
I know I'm hard headed. I know I am definitely hard headed. I'm not sitting here and saying I'm perfect, that I'm not hard headed, because I am. But you do need to take some accountability that you are a little bit hard headed. We all are. We're
That's what
all
I'm
are.
saying.
We're
I am
all
too.
humans, and we are all hard headed in one way or another. Thing. Nobody's perfect on this planet, and somehow we always think our opinion's right. It just takes a second to really see the person's other perspective, but that takes time. I don't think it's that we generally want to be hard headed. It just takes time.
Because when I say good things about you, you accept it. But when I say bad things, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, it's not even a bad thing. It's what makes us human.
What was the last
It's
bad thing you
being
said
self.
about me, dude?
I was just saying, you're hard headed.
I mean, like,
And I gave
besides
you an
all that,
example. That's really all I have for you
what
right
was an
now.
example that you told me?
About the last thing we talked about. That's why I mentioned it. That's the only reason why I mentioned it. It's because that was an example. Because you weren't trying to listen to what I had to say. You were stuck on your point of view, and you weren't trying to listen to what I had to say.
No, I mean, like, bad, I mean, like, I'm a lot more calm now. I think, like, you know, what we were talking about before, man, like, that was, like, you know, I was pretty fucking upset. I'm probably still upset about it, but, like, no, I'm a lot more, like, controlled and shit about what
Yeah.
we talked about last time. And I know what we talked about last time was, like, pretty fucking crazy. It's a crazy topic to talk about. She doesn't know what we were talking about last time.
Yeah, I
But,
didn't
like,
mention it either. I didn't. I just said. I said you're hard headed from the last thing we talked about. I didn't tell her why
I wouldn't say
because
that
I'm not gonna.
hard.
You're not taking accountability for.
I
You're.
mean,
Not, I don't
I'm
think
gonna
you're
take,
very self aware. Then, if you think
I'm
that.
gonna take accountability for what I was saying, right? But like, at the end of the day, like, I mean, you think I'm a smart guy?
Do I think you're a smart guy?
You think I'm a smart guy? Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You think I'm intelligent? Do you think I know like shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
You
I
think
don't
I'm
take.
think,
I
think,
don't
think,
discredit you for
hey,
anything. But I'm saying you're hard headed.
hey, listen to me. Listen to me.
I'm here. I'm listening.
You think I haven't been through shit?
I'm.
You
Everyone's
think I
been through
haven't?
shit.
You think I haven't seen some shit?
We've all seen some shit.
Right?
We've all seen some shit. I'm not discrediting you going through your issues or nothing like that. But I'm
I'm not
saying,
discrediting you either. I'm not just saying any of that shit, but I'm saying to you right now. But like, I'm a little drunk, so
no, I understand.
decipher the drunken words, right? But like, you think what I'm saying is like bullshit?
No, I don't think it's your. You're going. I don't know 90% of what you got going on, if not even more than that. But what I'm giving you, I'm telling you based off what I'm seeing, my observations.
Yeah,
I don't know your daily life and who you are as a person. I'm just telling you from when you talk to me, my observation is you're hard headed. Because you
yeah.
keep deflecting, you say no, no, I don't think so. You're not taking accountability for the bad parts of yourself.
No, man,
I
you're
can.
right.
You're intelligent, 100%. You've been through shit, 100%. I'm not discrediting you in any way, but that's why I said you don't take accountability for that side that might not be the best. But I'm hard headed too, and I can take accountability for my actions. And even you said, "Well, I'm not." What you said was true, but then you went back and said, "Well, I was drunk, and I did. I believe what you say, but yeah, nah, I still think this." It's like, well, you're kind of in the middle. You're not really decisive on what.
Yeah, I mean, like to be honest, I don't know what we're talking about, but like, I mean, like at the end of the day, like, what's the end goal here?
You
What
wanted
do
to
you
have a
want?
conversation. What do you
I mean,
want?
no. I'm cool with the conversation. I'm not.
You said you don't
Don't
even
think.
know what we're
Don't
talking about.
wait. Don't think I'm being like hostile or nothing like that, bro.
No, I don't think so at all. I'm just
We're
saying.
having a genuine conversation about some
Yeah,
real
but you
shit.
just told me you don't even know what we're talking about. So why am I talking to you if you're not resonating with what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? I'm pretty much here talking to nobody because you said you don't even know what I'm talking about.
I'll
You
ask you
you
something.
came you came. I'm not asking anything further. You told me you want to come talk to you and your girl. I showed up, and I told you I want you to start hitting me up prior and let me know you want to do stuff like that. But I
Yeah,
said, you know what? I feel like doing it, so let me just go ahead and do it. Because I ain't do
yeah.
it last times, but and then now you're saying you don't even know what we're talking about. So it makes me not want to have these discussions anymore because you're not even like in this conversation.
Well, I'm listening to you right now, bro. But like, I completely.
And how, why, like, if you knew there's a chance you wouldn't be able to, there's another accountability thing as well. If you're drunk, you said
Don't.
you're blaming on you being drunk and not remembering or whatever.
No, no, I'm gonna remember everything, bro. Tell you that
You
right
don't
now.
remember because you just told me you don't remember.
I'm gonna remember everything, dude. So like, don't throw me under the bus like that. Cause
I'm
like,
going based off of what you telling me.
I mean, yeah, you're probably right, dude. I mean, like,
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is literally me. I'm just telling you back what you're telling me. I'm not making
I'm
anything up.
sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
good. But I want you to understand, like, if you want to have a real conversation with me, especially if we're gonna have topics that are serious or even like a little touchy, whatever, like I want you to be in the conversation. I didn't stop what I'm doing in my stream from reacting to have this conversation for you not to for you to tell me you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. That's a waste of my time, and I feel disrespected because I value my time. I'm spending my time clock to be here and have this conversation with you to tell me that you don't even know what we're talking about.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm like super sorry, dude. Um, what are you doing over there? Like, yeah, no, I'm. You know what, dude? Like, I feel terrible, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry
You
for
shouldn't
like.
feel terrible because overall, I still like the questions that I got to ask and the conversation I did have, but I think next time we have a conversation, I want you to be fully indulged and maybe not even drink because that seems to be the issue last time too, to where it was kind of like mixed and you don't even remember what we talk about.
Let
So it's
me
kind of
ask you a
like
question. Let me ask you a question. I'm going to remember for sure. I mean, I thought you were talking to my girl the entire time. That's why I was like very
I
like
talked
not.
for her for like 2 minutes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you a question that I'm like fully engaged with about. Right? Do you think I'm an alcoholic?
Bro, I don't know. I only see you drink when you drink. I don't know, bro. I don't know you. I'm not around you every day to say you're an alcoholic.
I only drink when I'm talking to you, bro. Or like,
And maybe that's an issue, bro. Maybe you shouldn't do that because I'm
that
getting
was my question.
the
What was my
short
question?
end of the stick.
What was my question? Only not only you, but like I'm only drinking when I'm like talking to like people. Does that make me an alcoholic?
I don't know, bro. It seems more social to me, but I think you need to. Think you need to lock it in because I value my time serious.
No, I value your time as well, dude.
Then
But
I
like,
need you to really show me that because I'm not asking. I'm demanding it. Like I'm people really take like people are selfish with my time. We both live our own lives. We have our own shit going on, but I need you to value my time too. Because I'm here. I didn't really come to talk to your girl. I just came to ask questions because you said to ask questions. I came for you, bro. I don't care about your girl. I have no ties to her. I came to talk to you. You gotta understand. I don't care about her, bro. I don't have no feelings, no nothing about her. I'm not gonna say
I
anything bad about her.
never thought you anything about her. But
Yeah,
like,
but
yeah,
I'm saying I came for you, and that so I'm expecting you to come fully ready to have conversations that we can really bounce off each other, and then not be like, well, I don't know what you saying. I'm drunk. Like that shit just makes me mad. If anything,
dude, you're right. You're right, dude. I mean, like to be honest, like I was not expecting to even like hop in this conversation to begin with. I thought you were like so mad at me that
I'm not mad at you
like
at all.
I thought you were like, oh wow, this is the last conversation that we had was like so fucking like ridiculous that like I don't even want to talk to this guy at all.
One thing about
That
me, I
that's
don't.
that's what that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So like when I asked you like hop in the conversation, I did not think that you would actually like be willing to join in the
I
conversation.
said after my
The,
video, I
the,
got you
the, the way that our conversation ended last time, bro, it was like it was rough, dude. It was a rough
because
conversation.
the subject is touchy. and I'm
The
very
subject was touchy as fuck.
knowledgeable about
That's
this
why I did not
subject.
want. That's why I did not want to touch that subject now because I already knew that like the last subject was like rough, dude. I
But
didn't
that's why
want
I
to like
mentioned to
bring
you
it. I
about
didn't want to bring
what
it
I've
back up.
noticed.
Yeah, so like it's not
Honestly,
like
that subject is touchy, and I've actually dealt with it myself. Like personally, I experienced it myself. I've done that shit myself. I've tried to do that shit myself.
I know, I know,
So
I
if
know, I know, I
anything,
know.
I should be the one that's like, yeah, we shouldn't talk about this because this is affecting like something I've been through. But this is me talking about some real shit to people in my chat that might understand and might not understand, so they can get an idea of what some real shit is. Because I don't, nothing that comes out of my mouth is bullshit. I don't speak on shit I don't know. If I don't know, I'm gonna say I don't know, and I'm not gonna speak about it. If I kind of know something, I'll throw that shit out there, but I'm not gonna just speak on shit I don't know. I am very knowledgeable about people, and I'm very self-aware with my own emotions, and I take accountability for my shit when I fuck up or if I do something wrong. Because I don't care what people think of me, and that's why people fuck with me, is because they appreciate my input on shit that might be touchy or on anything, because I really don't give a fuck what nobody thinks of me. I've spent too many years of my life worrying about who the fuck I was and trying to be somebody I'm not. So now that I'm happy with being myself, I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. I'm just gonna get rid of you left and right, banning people, this and that. Like, I don't give a fuck. This is the shit I have to deal with now. Because I'm building a platform slowly but surely to be in front of people that gonna talk shit about me, or like, bro, you don't have to be here if you don't fuck with me. Simple as that. And I'm not saying this towards you, about you, like not fucking with me or anything like that, but this is just me speaking on the shit since I've been grinding TikTok and this shit I've been having to deal with. So like, period, like it's just real shit now, bro. And I want you to
Nah,
value my time. That's purely it.
I 1,000% value your time, man. I just like what I like I 1,000% value your time and like like for me like I think for me like after our last conversation it kind of like I felt really bad because like I did not want to like like lead into that and like at the same time like when I asked you I did not think that you were gonna join like my conversation when I was talking to you. It was like I was asking you but like I didn't think you would actually join me.
But I'm
I thought you
here.
like
I'm here
I thought
now.
you were I thought you were done with me.
I'm
That's what I
not
thought.
done, bro. If
No,
I'm
I
done,
thought
you
you were
gonna
done with
know.
me.
You gonna know if I'm done with you.
Yeah, so like that's what I
Cause
thought.
I'm gonna
And
tell you myself that I'm done with you. I don't want nothing to do with you.
yeah,
But
and
I
like
don't feel that way
what
towards you because
what
you
what
talk
I
about
was saying
things.
last
Hold up,
time
hold
was
up.
like
Let me say
yeah
something.
yeah 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 yeah.
You talk about things that I actually like talking about. I don't have these conversations with many other people because
Anybody.
people don't talk about shit like this. They talk about the regular shit about life. So that's why I was like, yeah, I want to have this conversation with you. But that's why I'm saying you got to respect my time and the effort I'm putting into showing up, and you got to respect me. If I say I can't do it right now, or you need to let me know prior, I need that. I need that
Yeah, that
because
makes sense.
that's we're on two different schedules. Because before you were kind of like iffy about me because I didn't join when you were telling me to join, and I even mentioned it on stream.
I
I'm like,
wasn't
bro,
iffy. I was iffy. I just throw it out there. I wasn't iffy.
you were like, wow, bro, you can't come in here real quick, like, bro, you're not
Well,
respecting my time.
oh,
Bro, I don't forget
yeah,
anything.
no,
My
you're right.
name is on
Yeah,
my grudge for a reason, bro. I hold
no,
grudges.
you're
Like,
right. No,
I'm
you're
gonna
right.
remember. I don't. I forget, but I don't forget. But
This is
that's
some
really
true shit. I need to tap that shit on me somewhere, bro.
that's about it I have for like this conversation. I need to get back to my streaming shit. But you need to make sure
No, for
you
real, bro.
I have
Like
no issues
whatever.
with you by any means. We can do
What
this
you
again.
just what you just saying, dude, like is like 1,000%. That's some real ass shit, and I feel bad for like you know. I mean, I don't feel bad, but like I feel bad for like the way that like brought it upon you is why I feel bad for. But like at the end of the day, you the homie, right?
Right. And that's why I come here to have
Right?
these conversations with you, because I fuck with you, bro.
Yeah.
I
I
have
mean,
no
like
ill about you at all, bro.
I do bring some pretty crazy conversations, don't I? Right?
But that's what I like, bro. I get the same bullshit every time. It's the regular normal. I like having conversations. That's why I talk to you, because you actually bring something else to the table besides
I bring
the
something
regular shit I
to it,
hear.
bro.
The regular shit I hear every day. That's why I
No,
came
I
today,
bring
because I
some
knew
shit,
we was
bro.
going to talk about some other shit that I like talking
I'm,
about.
I bring some shit. I bring some shit to the table for sure. No, I bring some crazy shit to the table, bro. But to be honest, like I did not expect you to like actually like be like willing to talk to me about. So like me like she's probably mad. She's mad as fuck. But like but like I'm pretty happy that like, you're listening to me, bro.
Bro, I'm here. But just give me a heads up next time. You feel me?
I'm the
I have no
same. It's gonna
issue.
be
I have no issue talking to you. I'd
it's
rather
gonna
just
be
set
the
up a time for it.
it's gonna be the same shit next time. But maybe I'll give you a little bit more of a heads up. I'll try my best, dude.
For sure.
Alright, dude.
All right, buddy.
Um
Take it easy, man.
boot me out of here, but like have a good one, bro.
You too,
I'm
bro.
I'm so like happy that you even like were willing to like listen to what I was saying.
Yeah, bro. What you say is important to me. I don't like just tell people to talk to me for no reason. Like, I cherish what you say, and it means a lot to me. I
No,
really in
bro,
depth. Like,
bro, like do you hear what I'm saying most of the time?
bro, I listen to everything you have to say. That's why I only mention things
It's,
back to
it's
you that you
pretty
say.
fucking crazy. It's pretty crazy what I say most of the time, bro. Like,
But I
I
don't
mean,
want
like,
you to be normal. You feel me? I don't want you to be like everybody else. That's why I fuck with you, because you talk about other shit. Like, there's nothing wrong with that shit.
I mean, I know I talk about this shit, bro, but I feel terrible sometimes. You know, people don't like me. People don't like me because I bring up these other things, these topics that like
That's why you gonna find
no
people that
one.
like you, and that's why I fuck with you, and that's why I said that,
I
bro.
know,
And
bro.
that's why you
Like,
got my Instagram, or you got my Discord and shit. If you need to just chat real quick, bro.
I know, bro. It's pretty fucking terrible when you guys have been saying like people don't agree with what you're saying.
They not, bro. A lot of people don't agree with what I say, but you know what? I'm gonna stick to what I believe, because what I believe is at least ethical, and at least I feel, at least in my opinion, what I think is good. I have off ideas and topics and shit too that most people might not agree with, but that's the whole point of having dialogue, is be able to say shit that we just, if we both agreed on everything, there's no point in talking. That's how I see it.
No
Like,
creativity, for one. It's no creativity. I'm not trying to drag you out of here, bro, but like, have a good one, dog.
I
I'm
appreciate
gonna
you,
go.
bro,
I'm gonna go make love with my girlfriend in like 10 minutes. So,
for sure. And make sure you respect her too, like really, cause I could tell she
um,
fucks with you heavy. Like, she fucks with you, bro.
I'm gonna put her in handcuffs in like 10 minutes.
But see, like that, I don't think she likes shit like that. Like, I think she
Um,
likes the idea of you doing that, but not telling everybody y'all business. I don't think she fucks with that.
no, I'm just joking. It's a joke. It's a joke.
No, I'm just making sure, cause that's
My,
just what I'm seeing.
I'm too drunk to get my dick up. To be honest, you want to the honesty.
All right, it is what it is. It be
Hey,
like
bro,
that
let me go.
sometimes. Shit, for sure,
Let me
bro.
out of here. Get me out of here, bro. Embarrass
Well,
myself
shit,
real
hit
quick.
me up if you need it, bro.